only friend agreeing is a friend of mine.
The gnomish capital, Gnomeregan, hasn't been under their control for some time now. I know what it feels like to lose a home. Please, venture inside Gnomeregan and speak to Commando Murdoch, a member of SAFE. If there's anything at all that you can do to help them take their home, I urge you to do so. There are dark secrets in those halls.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
Pleased to meet you. Right. Never thought I'd see a hero like you down here. Any particular reason you're risking life and limb? Seeing you. How did you get in here? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm Murdoch of the G-Team. We're the best there is. And we're here to retake Gnomeregan. When nobody else could help him, the High Tinker found and hired us. But we simply can't do this alone. You're an honorary G-Team commando now. Take this parachute, jump down straight ahead into the Hall of Gears and kill the viscous fallout. After you're done, report to Commando B. Berekis by the west hallway. You two will get along great, I'm sure. Off and away. Salutations! I hope that wasn't too much for you. The mission is far from over. Daylight's burning. That Murdoch is crazy. Never, ever let you find yourself in an aircraft with that gnome. Stealth usually isn't my thing, and it's certainly not going to be yours. Go down this hallway to the launch bay and dispose of the Electrocutioner 6000. The Electrocutioner is in charge of the aircraft. Well, and I hate aircraft. I'm not getting in any sort of aircraft. Use this parachute to drop down afterwards and speak with Commando Face for your next job. You have a great day now.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I need to get closer.
Can I help you? Took you long enough. Get behind the pillar with me before you blow our cover. Right. I need to keep my distance from the Barracus and the Murdoch. Neither is terribly stable. You are, though. So let's get you to work. Go down into this tunnel until you get to Tinker's Court. Hopefully you'll know what to do when you meet Mechaneer. Thermoplogy, our leader. Commando Head Eyeball waits somewhere in there. He'll reward you handsomely for all your work. Probably. Off and away.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need more.
Usurpers! Gnomeregan is mine! My machines are the future! I'll destroy you with a hammer explosion! Greetings! I'd love for you to come aboard as a full G-Team commando, but you have other adventures to pursue. I'm sure we'll meet again, and I hope you'll have considered joining by then. Here's something for your trouble. Be seeing you.
Given the recent political upheaval in Ironforge, the gnomes have suddenly found themselves unwelcomed guests within the city. Leveraging their ingenious technologies and unquenchable spirit for adventure, the gnomes have begun to reevaluate their role within Cosmodan. Under the inventive leadership of High Tinker Gelbin Mechatork, the gnomes now plan a daring campaign against the barbarous Trogs to retake their former capital of Gnomeregan. With the odds stacked against them, the gnomes are counting on brave heroes such as you to stand and be counted. Your people's greatest hour draws near.
Interesting. My name is Nevin Twistrich, and I'm the commander of the Survivor Assistance Facilitation Expedition, or SAFE. I don't know how you managed to survive the radiation down here, hero, but most of the others haven't fared so well. My team is rounding up the survivors, but the radiation-addled leper heroes are too numerous for us to hold back much longer. They've lost their minds. If you're still strong enough to wield a weapon or cast a spell, would you help us clear out some of these leper heroes? You have a great day now. Well done, hero. My men can take it from here. Let's focus on getting the other survivors out now. The daylight's burning. I'm going to start preparing my men to leave this place. We can't hold out here any longer. I want you to move to a forward position in the middle of the large room ahead. You should find Carvo Blastbolt there. He'll give you further instructions. Good luck, hero, and I'll see you on the surface. You have a great day now.
I need a target.
interesting. Did Nevin send you ahead? That means he's getting ready to end the mission. But there are still survivors to be rescued. We have to help them. Be seeing you. If we don't do something quick, neither Nevin nor the survivors will make it out of here alive. I'm going to give you my squad's emergency teleport beacon. We still have enough strength and ammunition to fight our way out of here, but those survivors are in no condition to make a run for it. Use the beacon on survivors to arrange for them to be teleported out of here to the safe area my men have set up. Once you've done that, report back to me, and we'll make arrangements to get you out of here. Right. Pleased to meet you. I know Nevin will be pleased with all the survivors you managed to help. I still can't believe you managed to stay so strong down here in the radiation. You've seen the shape the other survivors are in. Let's get you to the loading room for decontamination. Off and away. Excellent job gathering the other survivors. They, and you, are the reason safe teams keep coming down here. Nevin won't rest until we've found and rescued every possible survivor. I'm sending my men to the loading room to prepare for decontamination. Please follow them and meet up with Gaffer Coilstring when you arrive. She'll set you up for decontamination and have you on your way to the surface. Daylight's burning.
Need assistance? It's good to meet you, hero. We rarely come across survivors as strong and capable as you are. I can help get you decontaminated and on your way out of here. Alright then! You've been down here in Gnomeregan for a long time, and it's amazing that you've survived and kept your wits so long. We need to get you out. Before we can send you to the surface to join the rest of the gnomes, you have to go through the decontamination process. Just head into the next room and board the Sanitron 500. It will do the rest. It shouldn't even hurt much. When you're all done, check in with Technician Braggle, and he'll make sure you get some suitable gear. Very well then. There. Now you're fit to head off to the surface and start your new life. The High Tinker will be delighted to hear of your arrival. Hey, seeing you. Nevin has just sent word that he and his men are making their way to the surface. He'll be waiting for you in the building that Safe has established as its headquarters. See Torben Zaplast over there? Talk to him when you're ready to head to the surface, and he'll arrange to have you transported up there. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I'm honored to have played a small role in helping you. From Gnomeregan to your life on the surface. Off and away. Honored, I'm sure.
Salutations! It's good to see you again, hero. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to get so many survivors out of Gnomeregan this time. Everyone is going to be thrilled to meet you and hear your story. You have a great day now. It's a victory for us every time we're able to help another survivor escape from the contaminated halls of Gnomeregan. Adventurers like you will play an important part in the future of Gnomeregan. To that end, our leader, High Tinker Mechatork, has assembled a team of trainers to help you learn your arts. Muffinus Chrome Brew will help oversee your training and adjustment to life on the surface. He's waiting for you on the stands across the road. Right.
Need assistance?
For a hero who has spent so much time inside Gnomeregan, you look positively fit and healthy. That's good. Before we can complete what operation Gnomeregan began, we're going to need more hunters like you.
You have a great day now.
I don't know if you'll remember Mechatork or not. Nevin tells me that memory loss is pretty common for a Gnomeregan survivor. Mechatork, or more properly, the High Tinker Mechatork, is the leader of all the gnomes. He has made a habit of meeting with every rescued survivor personally. You should introduce yourself to him. He'll be with his war council beneath the tent in the center of town.
Off and away. There's always time to tinker.
It's good to meet you, hero. You've probably heard others speaking of Operation Gnomeregan. Let me tell you a bit about what happened and why we left the dwarven city of Ironforge.
I'm counting on you.
The dwarves of Ironforge kindly took us in when the Trog invasion and radiation forced us to leave Gnomeregan for the first time. But even the kindness of friends can't quell the longing for home. I sent out a call for brave gnomes and other members of the Alliance to be in control of Gnomeregan and defeat the usurper Thermoplug once and for all. We weren't able to achieve everything Operation Gnomeregan set out to do, but Thermoplug is on the run, and we're closer to home than ever.
For Gnomeregan. We assembled a mighty force and defeated Thermoplug's servants, fighting our way into the city. But the usurper Thermoplug had one last trick up his sleeve. It's too quiet. Where are Thermoplug's defense forces? It's a trap! That's a fully functional irradiator!
Irradiator 3000 activated. Attention, emergency. You now have 10 minutes to reach minimum safe distance.
10 minutes? Plenty of time to disarm the device. Hinkles, hand me that whirring bronze gizmo and some fresh spring water. Cogspin, toss me that dirty Trog cloth and a handful of copper bolts.
10 minutes? You left the factory setting on. Give me that control. Attention, emergency. You now have...
Whoa! We've got to get out of here! Lapforge, beam us back, quickly! Oh, we were forced to retreat. Thermoplug continues to hide behind the radiation, sending his crony Crushcog to harass us here on the surface. Well, fancy seeing you here.
Even now, only the safe teams dare to venture far into the city to search for survivors. Meanwhile, Thermoplug has sent one of his followers, Crushcog, to distract us and buy time for him to dig in.
never reject an idea out of
We
hand.
will need all the weapons, inventions, and soldiers we can get in order to defeat Razlo Crushcog and his followers. Over to the northeast, you'll find Engineer Grindspark, one of a new generation of brilliant gnomish minds. Why, he hasn't had an explosion in over 3 prototypes. But enough bragging. Engineer Grindspark is working on a bot that he says will help clean up the toxic airfield. You should introduce yourself to him and see if he needs any help testing it.
Perseverance is the true blueprint to success.
Greetings!
So, the High Tinker himself has heard of my little project. Splendid. I've almost finished my latest prototype, but maybe you can help me chase down those last few parts.
Daylight's burning.
There's just too much to do around here, and too few gnomes on their feet to help. The High Tinker has asked me to start converting some of our old bots and parts from operation. Gnomeregan, I hope to have a new line of multibots ready for a field test soon. I don't suppose you'd have some time to help, do you? There are all kinds of parts scattered around. Pick up anything you find and bring it back to me. You never know what could turn out to be useful.
You have a great day now. Salutations!
Did you get those parts?
Be seeing you.
These are fantastic. Let's see what we can put together. Would you be interested in testing out the prototype once I'm done?
Right.
If the multibot works, it will help us do all kinds of jobs that are unpleasant or dangerous for us gnomes. After they're a plug, is irradiator at the end of operation. Gnomeregan. Toxic clouds and ooze began bubbling up at the old airfield south of town. If we don't get it under control, the contamination could spread to the rest of our lands. Take the multi-bot with you and bring it close to the geysers in the green pools at the toxic airfield. Your bot should spring into action.
Daylight's burning.
Most of us have seen the sickly and deranged gnomes suffering from exposure to the poisons and radiation of Gnomeregan. Eventually, they will devolve further until they become mindless, but mostly harmless, puddles of toxic sludge. My research suggests that we may even be able to restore them from this state. Go to the toxic airfield to the south, the toxic sludge eye, you about, and bring back the possessions of the gnomes they once.
Off and away. Greetings!
Talk Spry Sprocket. Some crazy theory about these toxic sludges being the last remnants of gnomes. So my men have orders not to. Them for now. However, the toxic airfield just south of us is teeming with living contamination. They are elementals composed of contaminated water and other toxic materials. Left unchecked, they'll overrun the town. Will you help us dispose of them?
You have a great day now. interesting.
What a relief. Thank you for your help. I hope that gadget engineer Grindspark was working on helps get the airfield cleaned up permanently.
Seeing you. Can I help you?
Wow, I never expected it to work on the first trial. I mean, we've succeeded. I wonder what other uses we can find for this handy little guy.
Off and away. Pleased to meet you.
Were you able to recover the belongings of any of the irradiated gnomes?
Daylight's burning.
I can't wait to give this new technology a try. We've lost more gnomes to radiation than we can count. It's time to turn that around.
Right.
The Cataclysm tore open deep caves beneath Frostmane Hold, and Trogs flooded out of their warrens. They succeeded in displacing the trolls who used to live there, and they stand to drive us out if we do not act. I, Tinker McCatacork, hired the renowned demolitionist, Carmon Palagrip, to close the caves and stem the Trog advance. We've received no word about whether he was able to stop the Trogs. Would you look for him at his camp near Frostmane Hold, to the south beyond the toxic airfield?
Great to meet you.
It won't be tough to collapse tunnel, but I'm going to need my team and my equipment before I can get to the task.
See you soon. Off with you.
It's gonna take a lot of powder to collapse those caves. I don't know whether they damnable Trogs understood that when they stole me supplies and kidnapped me demolitionists, but the outcome's same. Ain't gonna be able to blow nothing up until I've got that powder back. Go south to Frostmane Hold and kill any of those Trogs you find. Anyone OM could be carrying me kegs of powder.
Watch your back. Safe travels.
For a job like this, I normally bring me whole crew of demolitionists. With some help in setting up the powder, the charges, and the rest of the gear, the job gets done a lot faster. Those blasted Trogs have me men caged all around. Frostmane Hold. Now I'm here all alone without the personnel I need to finish the job. You look like a capable adventurer, though. Would you find the demolitionists, Trogs captured and break them out of their cages?
See you soon.
I need to get closer.
Greetings.
I need to get closer.
You got my attention. Off with you.
Well, did you recover me missing supplies?
Safe travels.
Well, now, that's more like it. We may get around to blowing up something after all.
Watch your back.
You have me own thanks, and thanks of the men you rescued. I've already had the boys start setting up the gear down inside the cave. It should be ready to go soon.
See you soon.
My team has finished setting up the powder kegs and detonator at the bottom of the cave in the western part of Frostmane Hole. All you need to do is venture down there and activate the detonator to explode the powder and collapse those tunnels. That'll stop flow of trogs from the deep parts of the earth. Mekatork will have an easier time of dealing with the remaining trogs if you can take out their leader, who calls himself Boss Brugger. Good luck.
Safe travels. How are ya?
I could feel the explosion way up here. My boys did a fine job rigging up that blast, but it wouldn't have happened without your help. It's only fair that I split my contract payment with you for helping me finish the job.
Watch your back.
Well, it's time to start packing up and moving on to the next job. There's always something else to blow up out there, somewhere. There's a mountain needs moving or a gorge that needs carving, and I'll be there to do it. I don't suppose you'd do me one more favor? Would you take this report back to High Tinker Mekatork in New Tinkertown? He needs to know that the Trogs won't be bothering his people again anytime soon.
Off with you.
Is there something on your mind?
Welcome back, hero.
Remember, safety first.
The High Tinker reads Justice Report.
Splendid news! With the Trogs taken care of, we should be able to turn our attention to Crushcog's troublemaking.
Perseverance is the true blueprint
Our old
to
enemy,
success.
Thermoplug, is doing his best to keep us from rebuilding and finishing our reclamation of Gnomeregan. He sent one of his most loyal henchmen, Raslo Crushcog, and a force of irradiated gnomes to harry us. They've taken over an old arsenal up the road to the north. and Crushcog's technicians are repairing those weapons. We have to stop them before they're able to get those mechano tanks back online. Go to Crushcog's arsenal and eliminate as many of the technicians as you can.
Never reject an idea out of hand.
Can I help you?
We've lost more than a couple scouts to find out what exactly Raslo Crushcog to do with all those mechano tanks his irradiated technicians are. We can't afford to take it slowly anymore. We must act before Crushcog turns his followers and his weapons on us. This techno grenade packs enough explosive power to destroy the mechano tanks and deny Crushcog their use. Take it north with you along the road to Crushcog's arsenal and take out those tanks.
You have a great day now. Pleased to meet you.
Mechatort will be pleased to hear that you've ruined Crushcog's plans to use our old weapons for his followers. Without the mechano tanks under his command, he'll be weak and vulnerable.
Off and away.
When in doubt, plan it out.
That should set back Crushcog's plans a bit. But we can't rest until he is defeated and Chill Breeze Valley is secure.
I'm counting on you.
Ready for action. While High Tinker, Mechatort, his military advisors, and I, the plans for the attack on Raslo Crushcog, I've sent my assistant ahead to Bruno Village 2. Preparations. To get to Bruno Village, follow the road southeast out of town. Once you arrive, find Jordy Shadowstep and see if he needs any help. Our dwarven cousins have dispatched a cadre of mountaineers from Ironforge to join us in the fight against Crushcog. See you next time.
Greetings.
Ah, yes, Kelsey told me to expect you. There's still much to do before we can take on Crushcog.
Right.
We have reliable intelligence that Raslo Crushcog has taken up a defensive position on the island in the middle of frozen Iceflow Lake. To make matters worse, he surrounded himself with a network of sentry bots that will detect any possible attackers. If we're to take on Crushcog, we'll need to take out those sentries. This device launches a dark, sticky paint that will coat the optical sensors of Crushcog's sentry bots. Use it to take out his early warning system.
Daylight's burning.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Hey,
You've given us just the opening. We'll need to get the drop on Crushcog. Excellent work, hero.
be seeing you.
Our cousins, the dwarves of Ironforge, have agreed to help us in the battle against Reslo Crushcog. Mountaineer Stonegrind is a veteran who knows Dunmorrow well. He and High Tinker make a torque. Stand ready on a small snow-covered island in Iceflow Lake to the north. Meet up with them there, and let the High Tinker know when you are ready to face the traitor Crushcog. Take this orbital targeting device and use it during the battle. It will help guide the High Tinker's special weapons.
Off and away. Interesting.
Got something to report? For Gnomeregan, Mechgineer Thermoplug refuses to acknowledge that his defeat is imminent. He has sent Raslo Crushcog to prevent us from rebuilding our beloved Gnomeregan. Let's send him crawling back to his master in defeat!
How did you escape detection by my sentry bot? No matter. My God, and I will make short work of you. To arms, men!
We've done it! We are victorious! With Crushcog defeated, Thermoplug is sure to be quaking in his mechanotank! And rightly so! You're next, Thermoplug! You're next!
No!
Salutations!
We're finally free of Raslo Crushcog and his interference. With the defeat of Crushcog and his forces, Thermoplug can't afford to send any more of his followers to the surface. I can't wait for the day when we defeat him for good.
You have a great day now.
Some of the mountaineers under Stonegrind's command were telling me about the situation out at Karanos, when the Trogs took over Frostmane Hold. It sounds like the surviving trolls
Raslo
fled westward,
Crushcog
deep
is
into
no
the heart of the
more!
dwarven
The
homeland.
people of
Now,
Ironforge
they-
and Gnomeregan speak with one voice this day! Hear us well, Thermoplug! The day of your defeat approaches!
How are you? I was supposed to be bringing these casks of ale to the inn in Karanos. They contain a mysterious new ale, produced by an upstart brewery based in Brunel village. As I was leaving town, I was attacked by a Frostmane troll raiding party. It's going to take me days to repair the wagon. Don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favor, will you? These big kegs aren't going anywhere, but I have some smaller sample casks. Would you bring them to Karanos for me? Just follow the road to the southeast. Keep your feet on the ground.
If Gnomeregan Covert Operations is recommending you, then you must have made quite an impression. Your help will be most welcome here, as we've a wealth of enemies, and few enough mountaineers to face them.
How are you?
See you soon.
Welcome, visitor. Have you come to the inn to rest, or do you need a new Hearthstone?
Keep your feet on the ground.
These look promising. I've heard great things about this short and stout brewery, but I haven't had the chance to try their ale until now. While you're here, relax a little. If you need a spare Hearthstone or wish to make Karanos your home, just speak to me and I'll be happy to help.
Safe travel. Be good.
Interest ya in a pint? Watch your back.
Goodbye for now.
Can I help you?
We've lost contact with Babboes. He was sent on a reconnaissance mission over Gnomeregan and hasn't reported back in over a week. I just know. He's gone and blown himself up. He was last seen flying over the loch. Perhaps you can investigate. Adventurer?
You have a great day now.
How are you?
Safe.
Alrighty then.
So Gnorn doesn't trust my reconnaissance abilities? I wonder why. Never mind that. I need your assistance. Nay, the movement needs your assistance.
Off and away.
I'm through with gyrocopters. Sure, they work, but when has that ever been good enough for a real gnome? I want real flight, with wings. I've been studying birds for years now, trying to unlock the final secret to building a machine that flies just like them. That elegant soaring and swooping, the rush of wind over the wings, ah. You can help me. I need the finest flight feathers you can find. The golden eagles circling near the lodge would be a fine choice.
Be seeing you.
I'm out of range.
My, you're a tall one.
Only the finest feathers will do.
Off and away.
Beautiful. You've got an eye for quality. Great minds think alike. It's clear you've got an enthusiasm for flight and fowl, so maybe you can help me further.
Alrighty then.
I've actually nearly perfected my dream machine, the Sky Strider. The world's first flying mechanostrider. But, well, when I was putting the finishing touches on it in my secret cavern lab, my other creations became, jealous. Giving mechanical birds a personality to begin with was probably a bad idea, but that's already done. I need the super mechanical robo-widget from the original Sky Strider if I want to rebuild it. Please, journey into the cave and retrieve it for me.
You have a great day now.
The ski strider sits silent. Its chance to fly gone. An obvious hatch on the front is marked SRW.
Opening the hatch, you find an imposing-looking mechanical device hooked to several wires, gears, and who knows what else. It's easily detached. Time to bring it back to Bingos.
Need assistance?
Perfect. Now that I've perfected the wing balance and have all the parts one need, all we need is a pilot.
Be seeing you!
I'm not making the Sky Strider for me, hero. Not even for gnome kind. I want my son to be the one to fly it. I'm old, and my reflexes aren't what they used to be. But my boy Indo could be the best pilot Azeroth's ever seen if he'd just get over his teenage moodiness. He sits out by the lock, staring at the sky all day. Something's been bothering him, and yet he refuses to talk to his own father about it. I'm at a loss. Please, hero, could you go talk to him? Tell him I need him to pilot the Sky Strider.
Off and away!
Good day to you.
I don't care about my father and his silly inventions. It's all just nonsense.
Off and away.
Look at them. The Twilight's hammer ruined this land. That cult caused this cataclysm and broke the Stone Rock Dam and drained the entire loch. And now they wander around the ruins. Like it's their home. If there was any justice in this world, someone would march into their camp and break that artifact of theirs in half. But I'm too weak to even try it. And nobody else is brave enough either. Not even you. You see? It's all so stupid.
Very good.
I'm out of range.
Hi, how are you?
You did it? You did. You fought them and won. There's hope after all.
Off and away.
You've done what I thought was impossible. I'm done moping around here. It's time to gnome up. I've got to find my father, but you don't bother yourself with me any longer. You've got to keep fighting these cultists. Go talk to Ashland Stonesmer to the east. He's trying to stop the Twilight's hammer, but he has nobody to help him. You're his only hope. Don't give up. I won't.
Alrighty then.
Great to meet you.
You hit the Twilight camp at the center of the lake? Not bad, lad. If you're ready to take the fight right to their doorstep, I've got your chance.
Be good. Keep your feet on the ground.
The Twilight's hammer started as a clan of the Savage Horde. Their leader, Cho'Gall, slowly turned his band of ogres into a death cult, welcoming anyone insane enough to wish for the end of all existence. As you can see, there's still plenty of ogres among their ranks, deranged, fanatical, and just as strong as before. These crude monsters have the gall to come here and spread their filth across our land. The more you kill, the better off Loch Moden will be, hero.
See you soon. Safe travels.
The cultists of the Twilight's Hammer use their powers to draw elementium metal from deep beneath the earth. They coax it out into twisted spikes to form their buildings, rooted right into the defiled ground. The ogres here seem to be in the middle of weaving the stuff, and we need to strike while they're still twisting it into shape. Tear the spikes right out of the ground while they're still pliable, and bring them back to me. We're not going to give these curs a single inch of our land.
Be good. What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground!
It may look grim, but we'll win with your help, hero. They won't keep the dwarves down.
See you soon!
Did you tear up the spikes?
Safe travels!
Shame that these half-formed things are too brittle and warped to be used for some weapons of our own. But it's thanks to you that we had the chance to get them out before they set. I'm not about to complain.
Be good!
The ogre left to watch over these crude fools goes by fear of Gorecresh. He's big enough to boss even these brutes around, and cunning to boot. Never assume an ogre's stupid, that's when they'll get you. If you take him out, we'll show the Twilight's Hammer that Loch Moden isn't a stepping stone for them. Stand strong against Gorecresh and drive these fools back into the Highlands.
See you soon! Well met!
You've done it. We may not have stopped the cold dead, but we've shown them we're not easy pickings and given them a whelp to prove it. Take this with my gratitude, and try not to blush if anyone in Felsamar calls you hero.
Keep your feet on the ground!
You've done great work here, hero. While you were out, that young Ando fellow was here looking for you. Said something about a metal bird. You might want to go back to the shores of the loch and see what he wanted.
See you soon!
Greetings.
It's working. My father brought it.
Very good.
Father finished the Ski Strider. It's amazing. Once we get the bugs worked out, I'm going to use it to fight for justice. Just like you. I know you've got to move on and help other people, being a hero and all, but how I ride. I'm about to take the Ski Strider on its first flight, and I'll be honored if you join me. I'll drop you off at Elgaz Station. What do you say?
Very well, then.
Talk to me. Off with you.
What in blazes was that? A flying Mechanostrider? You know what? I don't want to know. I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen, and we'll be all nice and businesslike.
Be good. Watch your back.